Well, there's often this invocation, which is a kind of like a prayer that invites the assistance of higher power, of God, and of spirit. And it's an invitation that invites all of that has made you who you are, and all of creation to be part of this kind of act. I think that
You don't have to.
there is a spiritual hmm, that the spiritual depth sometimes is missing in the actions that we do, and sometimes it gets muddled down in the fact that, hey, I believe in a certain way, or I don't believe anything at all, and I and so, but definitely there's the aspect of spirit, the aspect of
Yeah.
of the religious aspect that comes with our dances. That's a real thing, and I think that
Yeah, whether
we
it be animistic, you know, or you don't have to be. It's not just a Christian thing. It's it's a. I don't know. I don't want to use just coin the generic term spirituality, right? What would you
right.
call it?
I mean, if you come from a Christian
Prayer is
context, then
universal.
it does have a certain aspect of it. And coming from the tradition that at least I come from, which is from the Anglican tradition, we have a very broad way of looking at how we pray. So the invocation invites the Creator, the Spirit, the ancestors, the Christ, to be with us in this time. We invite the ancestors, and we invite the sense of the wider being of community, to be together with us. Remember when we would celebrate these kanyals, and it would be offered as this blessing to anyone who'd come there, but also the blessing to the world, almost, when we offered those kanyals. And there was something really, really nice about that. People always came home feeling good, but also feeling quite blessed to be a part of something like that. Those are some of the aspects I miss. I mean, especially when we're talking about like being now in this COVID-19 quarantine situation that we're
Yeah.
in, and the first thing I did was rebuild my backyard so that we could play the gangsta in the back. But I just have myself right now, and sometimes my son who will come out and play, but it still feels incomplete because it's just two sounds. But I think that when we have the opportunity to gather again, uh, it will be a great opportunity for our communities to really celebrate and be together. I think that people will cherish that a little bit more, at least for the time being. They will celebrate us when we have the opportunity to come back again. Um, which then leads us back to I think another question, because we have so many of our people who are in the medical field and care providers. A lot of Igorists. I mean, that's how we became a diaspora. Either they joined the U.S. military or something, or they became nurse, or they became some sort of like healthcare professional out there somewhere. I mean, that's a lot of us are in that boat, and so uh, just think about kind of like, hey, we have a lot of our people who are like first responders in all of this. They're the heroes in the front lines of this COVID-19 fight that we're going through right now. So I'd just like to
Yeah.
give that up to them, and say a big blessing and prayer to all of our folks around the world who are contributing uh, to the betterment of our society, and also helping those who need help. Let's hold them our prayers that they continue to remain healthy and 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 strong in this.
Right on. The old people right now would pour some tapoy, some rice wine, and everybody would take a round.
I have coffee. I have coffee
I have
here.
coffee.
I also have
Yeah,
coffee.
yeah. So
Yeah,
I
I'll
think this is
pour.
a
did
I'll
it.
top.
pour
Oh,
one.
hey, I see some top boy right there.
There you
I
go.
think that's
Oh, nice
true.
one.
Oh, he's actually going to get it. Okay.
He's actually gonna.
Share, dude.
Hey Gerald, sorry, I hope I didn't like interrupt your train of thought. It's just
Hey,
like
right
sometimes I
there,
keep
right
on.
there.
Oh, that's close enough. That's fine.
That's close enough. So I pour this out for all of our people This is the closest I have to Top Boy right now, and I hope that you share some of that stuff at home
Touch
too.
and throw.
Woo!
Hey. Right from the bottle. Is that legal?
I love it.
Can we do that in the broadcast?
Yeah, why not? It's from Canada.
Hey, it's to affirm that prayer, right? To affirm that prayer.
Woo!
That's right. I know. I was gonna ask about the
That
prayers because
authenticated it.
because yeah, with the chanting, I mean, I don't understand half of the things people are saying. So, like you were saying, so it is asking for blessings and including everybody in that type of thing.
Hey, what did your father-in-law, Mark? What did your father-in-law say about like the saying blessing and chanting? Because I remember he said something about it a while back.